Very good evening. Am I audible? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very good evening to everyone presented in today's session. Today, our topic is basics of prompt engineering and use of prompts in ChatGPT. Till now, we learned that how to use ChatGPT, how to log in, how to use basic commands, requests, prompts. These are the same terms. The questions you are asking is it in a simple language, it is known as prompt. But when you ask a question in a technical way, in a specific way, that is known as prompt. So today we'll learn on the prompt. What is prompt? How to create prompts and what is prompt engineering, right? So move on to our topic without wasting any time. First one is prompt. From day one, we are learning that what is prompt. I think everyone understand till now that what is prompt, right? A prompt is a specific instruction or question given to initiate a response or action. It's commonly used in various contexts such as writing, programming, or communication with AI models. In simple words, we can say that a message or question that you give to a computer or artificial intelligence to get a response. It's like telling the computer what you want it to do or talk about. Right? You are you need to know answer of a specific questions. So for that you have to put a command. You have to give the command to the computer as an input. It will process from the database as the answer required by you and provide you on your screen. Right? So a prompt is a single or simple question. In simple word, we can say that prompt is a simple question, simple query we will ask with a machine who have artificial brain. Right? In the context of programming, if you can say that when we do programming, we will put some commands to interpret the program, to compile the program, either in C or in any programming language like Python, Java, .NET, C Sharp, etc. So computer basically understand binary digit 0 and 1 only. So we have to give it a prompt, right? Computer have some mechanism, some algorithm. It will convert, decode, code your query into binary. Then process it, provide output, and the output it then automatically decoded into your language, which is understood by the human. So that is the process of computer. We are not learning this. Simply know the prompt is a query, question. We ask from machine or someone else. So examples for medical, pharma, Ayurveda, R&D, a translation request. Uh, let's assume that we are traveling to another country whose language is not known by us. Like we are going to France and we don't know French, how to talk in French. So generally we use Google till now for translation. Now we will do the same thing with the ChatGPT. We will provide them query that translate the command I written like I am going to home. Please translate it into French. It will provide you the conversation. Math problems, information query, writing idea, digital assistant, art generation, code command, weather inquiry, directions request. Right? So let's try these examples on ChatGPT right now. I'm just sharing the screen for the ChatGPT and we will do at the same time. Dr. Sachin, we are on the slide number. Let's try example. We are not moving right now. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to share the screen for ChatGPT and we will try some prompts, like simple prompts. We move forward to prompt engineering. Before that, we have to know the simple prompt. What are the simple prompts? I'm just sharing the screen. If you are using your system, then you can work alongside. Is my screen visible to everyone? It's a browser screen. Okay. So go to our browser. As earlier we discussed many times. Open ChatGPT. Here we go. Already signed up. So we will go to this window right now. This is simple ChatGPT. And we are moving day by day. Tomorrow at the starting of the session, this is interesting announcement that at the starting of the tomorrow session, we start to integrate a plugin extension so that this chat GPT will become more powerful. So don't miss tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we will start to add extension and we will work on that have already given lots of prompts. You don't need to write a prompt. You don't need to understand that the prompt. Because to work on the prompt, we need to learn that what is prompt, how it will work. So that's we are covering this right now. Because to go into any area, any research area or any education, we need to know the fundamentals of it. Right? So we will learn today and we will add extensions that have some ready-made prompts, give you answers, desired output for research, for education, for any field in a single click without using this simple chat GPT. So today we are again using this simple chat GPT. Here, let's try some examples, some prompts. As we said that translation request. First one try for that. Translate hello to French. Let's see. It will replace the word hello, translate to bonjour in French. Translate hello to Hindi. The word hello translate to namaste in Hindi. So in that way, in the same way, you can convert your context or conversation in any language. Second one is a math problem. So how it will calculate the math problem? Let's try a simple math problem. Calculate 25 multiplied by 4. Right? It gives the answer. You can write complex problems also by using prompt engineering. You have to given the question in a specific way with using prompt. So it will solve complex problem like matrix, vectors, algebra, statistical tests, and any math reasoning problem. Our third one is our example is from information query. Let's try example to get any information, any type of information. Let's try what is the tallest mountain in the world. No. Right? The tallest mountain in the world is Mount Everest with a peak that reaches an elevation of 8,848.86 meters and also given in feet above sea level. So in that way, we can access any information, any general knowledge, any current affairs. Not can say current affairs because it has right now limited database. So as soon as we are using, it will learn from us. We are providing information. It is regularly learning from us, learning from all users, million, billion users who are using ChatGPT and update himself day by day. So in a year, it will be able to provide any type of data. So let's try some other query like writing idea. Give me a spooky story idea. Let's say here you see that it will provide a story. Elephant shadows. Here you can get any type of a story, right? If you uh, if you required a story in a short form, you generally have to provide the specific amount of wording. Let's see, again, we put that query and add some specific prompt. Give me a spooky story idea within 100 words. Let's see. It will provide a story mirrors of whispers in 100 words only as you given prompt. So the specific prompt is very important here. The content you will get depend on the prompt you are given to the ChatGPT. Like a digital assistant, it will work as assistant if you have home automation system connected to your wireless devices. So after that, you can use this type of queries to work ChatGPT as an assistant. Currently, we are using in Apple's, we are using Siri like that and Google Assistant. In the same way, you use ChatGPT when you have using a home automation. In programming, we use the same prompt, print hello in Python. So is this the right prompt? No. We have to that given prompt that write a program in Python to print hello. Next, it will provide the program in Python. For weather inquiry, another prompt. See, it, it is not able to answer your query because it is not able to access the real-time data. ChatGPT 4 is updating and working on real-time data. It is under process. It will provide the data that already exists, as said in earlier classes, that it will learn the past data and provide you further text data as per the past data available till 2021. So we are moving to our slide again. Effective prompt writing. What are the basic terms to write effective prompts? Be clear and specific. Avoid jargons or ambiguity. State what you want. Ask open-ended question. Provide context. Use keyword. Consider alternatives. Stay polite and courteous. Proofread before submitting. Be patient and iterate. Set constraints if needed. So, first one is be clear and specific. Means you have to clearly state your question or request without ambiguity. Include important details if necessary to provide context. We will provide an example of this after this slide. Second one is avoid jargons or ambiguity. Means if using technical terms, ensure they are understood by your intended audience. Avoid vague language that might lead to misunderstanding responses. State what you want. Be direct about the information or action you are seeking. For AI interactions, specify the format you want the responses, like explanation, list, example. If you are asking for any specific content, just add a prompt like explain with an example. It will provide you an example of that content. Ask open-ended questions means for research or creative tasks, ask open-minded questions to encourage detailed responses. Use phrases like explain, describe, or discuss. These are the most important term if you are searching for any research or creative data. You have to just add these words like explain, then your query. Describe, then your query. Or discuss, then your query. So explain, describe, or discuss. These are the important terms to ask open-ended questions. So, and again, provide context. When seeking advice or information, briefly explain why you need it. Right? Yesterday we run a prompt like that. Provide me information about Python, right? Full stack. Then I have mentioned that I am a programmer and need standard definition with an example. So we have to briefly explain what we need and why we need. Mention any relevant background information that might add in understanding. So we are searching for data for a research paper on diabetics, and we have some terms, we have some information. So we can add, like, we have 100 patients and we examine that 50% have diabetics, and 30% are suffering serious or anything, any terms as per medical or any other thing. So you, as soon as you will provide the correct information, it will judge and provide relevant answer. So you have to give the context with your prompt. Use keyword, include keyword related to your topic to help AI models understand your intent. If searching for information, use keywords that are likely to appear in relevant context. Consider alternative phrasing. If you're not getting desired response, as earlier said, try to regenerate. Try to ask the same question in multiple way. Right? Experiment with synonyms or different wording while styling on topic. So one topic will be asked by several times in different ways. You will get different answers. Maybe one of answer is best suited to you. Set constraints if needed, means if your question has a specific limit, mention them in the prompt. As earlier I have asked that provide me a story within 100 words. So we have to set the constraints, means in 100 word, in 200 word. So we get the desired output. Like if we need any example, like we have to know that what is Ayurveda, please explain in 100 words with two examples. So it will understand, provide you the proper definition, some discussion in 100 words, and after that it will generate three examples. So we have to set the constraints. Stay polite. Politeness goes a long way in getting helpful and respectful responses. Otherwise, it is AI model and it will say that I am AI model and unable to answer this question. So you have to be polite. Use please and thank you as appropriate. Proofread before submitting. The most important point, that double check your prompt for any errors or unclear wording. Make sure your prompt conveys exactly what you intend. And before using the content provided by ChatGPT or any AI tool, you have to check two times at least before submitting anywhere. Be patient and iterate. If the initial response is not what you expected, consider rephrasing and try again and again. Regenerate as many times as you can to get desired output. So we have to be patient and iterate to generate answers again and again. Iteration can help you fine tune your prompt to get the desired output. Remember that the quality of your prompt greatly influences the quality of response you receive. Taking a little extra time to craft a clear and well structured prompt can lead to more accurate and satisfactory result. So let's try some prompts for different fields again. After that, we will move on prompt engineering. And then again sharing the my window. Is it visible? Okay, thank you. Let's start from the medical professionals. We have a prompt like explain the basics of human anatomy and its importance in medicine. Let's see. It will provide desired content. human anatomy, about human anatomy. Let's see that how amazing content it provided us. If we need this type of content, we have to search on Google and spend at least 1 hour to collect a specific information like this. Am I right? Here you can say that basics of human anatomy, cells, organs, organ systems, importance in medicine, right? Let's try another one. Discuss the role of medical ethics in patient care and decision making. It will provide you all associated information available in the database. As earlier said, if you're not satisfied with that information, you can regenerate from here. Just click on regenerate. It will paraphrase or find some other information also. You can regenerate the information, same informations for the same prompt as many times as you need. Let's try one more example for medical professional here. Analyze the function of respiratory system in gas exchange. So you can ask such type of questions and some more complex questions also as per the requirement, as per the your study area. Now ask some questions from different field. Now move on to the other subfield of medical science like pharma. Explore the role of excipients in pharmaceutical formulations. So you can ask such type of questions like excipients are inactive substances that are added to pharmaceutical formulations alongside the active pharmaceutical ingredients. Right? You can ask any type of questions or career related questions subjected to your domain. Let's try like explain the role of pharmacist in medication counseling and patient education. So it will provide the role that medication understanding, dosing instructions, potential interactions, side effect and adverse reactions, allergy and sensitivity, proper storage, and many others. So you can find this type of content in the single click. For that, you have to provide just a proper systematic prompt only. Like investigate the role of pharmacy technicians in pharmaceutical settings. Uh, One more example from the same field. Describe the different doses forms, tablets, capsules, syrups, and injections. So, with the help of ChatGPT, you can enhance your academics. You can prepare for an exams to get appropriate summarized content about the topic. Like here, it will provide tablets, its advantages, disadvantages, capsules with the advantages and disadvantages. Let's move some one more industry, like Ayurveda. Then again we move on our PPT and move to prompt engineering. Analyze the role of Tridosa theory in Ayurvedic diagnosis and treatment. It says that Tridosa theory is fundamental concept in Ayurveda, an ancient system of traditional medicine originating in India. And it will provide the role like understanding health disease, diagnosis, individualized treatment, disease prevention, mind-body connection, diet nutrition, herbal medicine, holistic approach, balance harmony, individual variability. So you can ask the prompt or questions from any field. Only one thing need to remember that you have to given a specific prompt in a proper way. Last one. Analyze the Ayurvedic approach to mental health and stress management. Mind-body connection, dosa imbalances, personalized approach, lifestyle modification, diet and nutrition, herbal support, yoga and meditation, panchakarma, self-awareness, mindfulness, emotional cleansing, positive environment, consultation and practitioners. So, in short, we can say that ChatGPT will provide amazing content in a short span of time. We don't have to search Google listings, go one by one, copy content like parawise, then edit, rephrase. So it takes much time. Here we can get articles and like book formats in a single click. You have to give the presentation in your college institution. You can get the content for the presentation here in a single click. Tomorrow, the most important class, and tomorrow we will learn with the use of extension that how we will get the presentation content in a single click, how we can the human written content in a single click. Tomorrow is the most amazing class. You will learn the potential of the this workshop on fourth day. So you can ask such type of questions, as many questions as you have in your mind. So let's move to our topic again. Is my slide is visible? Now move on from prompt to prompt engineering. Prompt engineering refers to the practice of strategically designing and refining prompts in order to elicit specific and desired responses from AI models. Behind the AI, there are some complications, some algos, some models. We don't have to learn that. For that, there are IT professionals. They are working on AI models, machine learnings to provide this type of tools for the all industries to support their research work, support their academics, and enhance the education quality. So, what prompt engineering do? It involves carefully crafting the wording, context, and formats of prompt. In essence, prompt engineering involves experimenting with different prompts, structures, keyword, instructions, and phrasing to influence the AI model's behavior. It aims to optimize the quality of responses by providing clear guidance and context to the AI, enabling it to generate more useful and accurate content. Prompt engineering can be applied across various domains, including generating text, answering questions, offering recommendations, and many more. Effective prompt engineering requires an understanding of the AI model's capabilities and limitations, as well as a creative approach to crafting prompts that elicit the desired outcomes. It's an iterative process that involves refining prompts based on the model's responses and continuously improving the prompt for better result. In simple word, we can say that prompt engineering is like giving specific instruction to a computer to get the answers you want. Like when you ask a question, you might give more details to make more sure that you get the right response. In prompt engineering, you can carefully design your question or request to guide the computer to generate the desired information. What is the prompt engineering process? Prompt engineering is a process that involves three steps. Understand the problem that you are solving. First, we have to need to understand the problem, what we are going to solve using ChatGPT. We have to state our problem first. Designing clear and concise prompt with explicit instructions. Then we have to write our prompt, our query, as we are trying from first step. For example, if we are in research, we have to write that I am Amit and a research scholar currently working as your domain here. And then you have to write your query with limitations, constraints, etc. Then refining these prompts iteratively based on the generated output. So when you written your prompt, just put it down on the ChatGPT, ask them, and generate response as many times as until you get your desired information. After this step, you will get your query, like maximum potential of the AI models, improve overall performance and effectiveness. Understand more clearly here. In first step, define the problem to the solved by AI. We have to define the problem, what we are going to solve, right? We have to understand the problem first, then define the problem in a simple prompt, in a simple line, simple language, having all data we have to get more accurate information. Then design clear and concise prompt. After understanding and getting the problem that what we are going to ask with ChatGPT, we have to design a prompt, a query, a single query, having all information to understand ChatGPT that what we have it had to produce. Then what it will do? Generate explicit instructions to guide AI models. It will refine and iterate. It will generate response here. If you are not satisfied, again regenerate add some more prompts, add data as constraints, describe your query more, again generate, and do until you get your response here. So when you get your response, it will maximize AI model. It will help you and AI both, because you get your response, your answer, and AI will understand that what type of answer human need for such type of query, right? So this is beneficial for both, for AI and for human user. As earlier we said that ChatGPT generative pre-transformer. It learns from humans. It learns from us regularly and enhance its ability to produce more correct, clear output day by day. Improve performance and effectiveness. As said that it will enhance performance. Now, what is the difference between simple prompt engineering and engineering prompt? As we are learning from first day, prompt and engineering prompt. What is the difference? Here you can say clearly, here it is mentioned clearly that what is the simple prompt and what is the engineering prompt. There's a minor difference. A specific way to ask any query, a technical way to ask any query is known as engineering prompt. A regular question is known as a prompt. Like when you ask that, tell me about the weather. This is the regular question asked by a person who don't have any knowledge, don't have any skills. A general person asks this type of query. So this is simple prompt, regular questions. What is the engineering prompt for the same query? To get more specific, more accurate answer, we have to write that explain today's weather forecast, including temperature and any chances of rain. So it will provide more specific answer. Second one is write a poem. So it will provide any poem. This is not a correct way of prompt. So we have to create a heartfelt poem about love and nature consisting of 4 stanzas. So we will get desired output like 4 stanzas of poem and the theme of the poem. We will describe, we have to describe everything. So we will get the desired output. Like we will ask recommend a book. So it will provide lots of book. But what you need, you have to actually define here. Like suggest a provoking a science fiction novel that explores ethical dilemmas in future technologies. So you after that you will get the specific answer. Right? Now let's try first these examples, then we will move on our last 2 slides. Try the prompts here. Simple questions and engineering prompt. Let's try. Write a poem. A simple prompt. General question. It will provide a poetry, regenerate, say loading right now. Yeah. It will provide another poetry. But you have to read the poetry, then you will judge that oh, this is not according to me. I need poetry on nature. So you have to given instructions in a proper way. Like you have to provide a engineered prompt, a technical prompt. As mentioned in our example, here you will get a heartfelt poem. Amidst the meadows where wildflowers sway, love blossoms like petals in the light of day. Nature's tender imbalance adorns to see two souls and wind and their hearts compete. So this is the desired output. Let's try another really type of question. Just tell me a joke. Why does scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Ha ha ha. What a joke. In engineering way, how specific, how we ask the same query, same prompt. Share a funny one-liner about cats that will make people laugh. So I was going to tell you a cat joke, but I'm afraid it's bit perfect. Now, one more from the science background. Explain photosynthesis. A general query, simple prompt. It will provide photosynthesis and complete information in short form with a chemical equation for photosynthesis also here. But if we write a correct prompt as per our need, clarify the process of photosynthesis, detailing how plants convert sunlight into energy and oxygen. So it will provide different answer. And more scientific answer. This type of query will enhance your academic projects reports. So this type of content will enhance your assignments, reports. Let's try one or two more. Like yesterday we asked for a book. We discuss on example for a book. So let's try that. Recommend a book. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. This novel is a philosophical and inspirational story about a shepherd named Santiago and blah blah blah. So, but we don't know, we don't need that type of book. So we have to clarify in our prompt that what type of book we are asking with the ChatGPT. Suggest a provoking science fiction novel that explores ethical dilemmas in future technologies. So after this type of query, who have all specific information, it will recommend accurate information. Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. This classic science fiction novel is set in the futuristic society. Right? Brave New World. So, one last query. A simple prompt. Tell me about famous artist. Leonardo da Vinci, Vincent van Pablo Picasso. It will list the famous artists here, one by one. If you need 20 artist name, you had to mention them. Now, how we write this same query? in a specific way. Discuss three influential artists from different art movements and explain their impact on the art world. Am I audible? No. I'm just okay. I'm just repeating this slide again. First one is assign role. Clearly define the role or perspective you want the AI to take while responding. For example, for asking explain global warming, you have to write this query like you are a climate scientist, explain the cause and consequences of global warming. This type of query will provide you more accurate information. The second one is styling output. Use formatting or styling first to indicate the desired structure or format of the response. For example, a simple query, compare dogs and cats. It will provide lots of information. But you can ask the same question in a proper way, like present a comparative analysis between dogs and cats, organizing your response in a bulleted point format. So it will provide a comparative analysis between dogs and cats in a point-wise format. Third one is be specific. Provide specific details and requirements in your prompt to guide the AI's response accurately toward the desired information. For the example, tell me about space exploration. This is a simple query. And how we can write this same query in a scientific way. Provide a detailed overview of recent advancement in Mars exploration, including rover missions and scientific discoveries. So it will provide more accurate and more appropriate content. That type of content you can use in any scientific report as also. Fourth one is add conditions. Incorporate conditions instructions to direct the AI's response based on certain criteria or hypothetical scenarios. Like, for example, we are asking that discuss renewable energy. So this is simple query. How we can ask the same query in a scientific way, in an engineering prompt? First, we have to write that imagine addressing a group of students. We will provide instructions to ChatGPT tag to act as a mentor. Imagine addressing a group of students, then explain the significance of renewable energy source in combining climate change. Then it will act as a mentor, as a guide, and assume himself as a teacher and provide the output as discussion on renewable energy. Last one is provide data. We have to provide data if we have to include in our output more accuracy, like it will help in supply relevant data, statistics or facts within your prompts to enhance the accuracy and depth of AI's response. For example, there is a simple query, explain the importance of vaccination, and how we can ask the same query in a engineering prompt way. We can ask that using data from reputable health organizations, elaborate on the impact of vaccination in reducing the prevalence of specific diseases, right? So it will provide more accurate information with some data as provided in the query. So by incorporating these best practices into your prompt design, you can guide the AI model effectively to generate informative and contextually relevant response that align with your specific information needs, right? So these 5 points are main points we have to remember before designing any prompts, before writing any query. So we will get more scientific information, more accurate information in a professional way. So this is the end of today's session. I hope everyone understand that what is prompt engineering, what is the difference between prompt, simple prompt means general question. Oh, it's a great. Dr. Sachin is like robot 2.0 Chitti. Yes, definitely. ChatGPT is like Chitti 2.0. It can do anything, but we have to the ability to ask question in a way. So if there is any query, I'm here to answer your query. Just raise your hand or write in the chat box. I'm just waiting for 2 minutes. I think everyone understand or uh, everything is bounce. Okay. So as per Dr. Sachin, we can say that it's like Chitti 2.0. It can answer any question, but you have to remember that don't ask any silly question like in Chitti. Otherwise, it will be very harmful to us. It will not hurt us physically, but mentally it will hurt us, like create legal issues. If we use ChatGPT for any harmful questions, for any abuse purpose, then it will create legal issues. Means ChatGPT will become a villain. So try to ask in a proper way. If there is any query, you can write in the chat box. Thank you, Dr. P.K. Gupta. Thank you very much. How can I download a research paper? What should be the prompt? Sir, it will not provide any downloadable content. You have to copy the text. As I said that firstly we have to search the topic. I think tomorrow's session on the topic selection and paper article finding. We will discuss that how to find a topic for research paper, how to copy content, how to use the content, how we get citations, references for that content. As let me check tomorrow's topic. Tomorrow's topic is, yes, definitely on the search article systematic content for research academics. So tomorrow we will discuss on that how we search content for our assignments, for our reports, for our project reports, for colleges, for research purpose, for presentation, how we get systematic content. Okay. So rejoin the session because your audio is not connected. Okay, no problem, sir. Is there any other query? Someone is asking that how to install ChatGPT. Okay. Someone, the participant not presented in the first lecture. So I'm just again covering within 2 minutes. Let's move on to the ChatGPT. Let's log out. We are already signed in, so we have to log out. Firstly, we will have to go to the Google, just simple write ChatGPT. Tomorrow we will add extension in the ChatGPT. We use more powerful ChatGPT. This ChatGPT is used by majority of persons, but tomorrow we are going to make it more powerful. Only 5 to 10% people are using. Technical persons are using that. So I'm sharing that type of information with all of our participants to be one step ahead from the majority. So after searching ChatGPT, this will open chat.openai.com. You can click on that. Otherwise, it's already logged in. Otherwise, you can simple follow the URL chat.openai.com. Means chat for which company? OpenAI. OpenAI is the company who developed ChatGPT. So this is subdomain. Chat.openai.com. Will enter. I will move here. We are already logged in, so this window is appearing here. I'm just sharing with another browser, so we will discuss here. Just sharing another browser. Just move to here. ChatGPT. Chat.openai.com. We will get this type of window first. Right? Here we have to click login and sign up. If we are registered earlier, we click on login. If we are new, then we have to click on sign up. After clicking sign up, this type of window open here. We have to create your account. Like if you have email ID, you have to put your email ID here. Gmail, Rediffmail, any type of email ID. And then continue. If you already logged with your Gmail ID, then you have to click on simple here, like continue with Google. If you have any Microsoft email ID, you can click here. If you are using Apple iPhone, then you can click here. Let's click on the continue with Google. It will ask what you will use. ChatGPT. Click on ChatGPT. Let's hear. It will open. Right? Tomorrow we will discuss on the powerful ChatGPT. Which type of ChatGPT? This type of ChatGPT. This is powerful ChatGPT. Here you can say the difference. This is ChatGPT having some extensions like keyword strategy, outreach article. We will discuss on this. How to add extensions to our ChatGPT. Human like writer, write book, write article, like, optimize human right. Like we have options to search. So we will discuss on that how to use this type of ChatGPT from simple to this type of. After login, you will get the same ChatGPT window already I have shared with you here. Just a second. After logging with your email, you have to log only once. After that, as many times you have to write only chat.openai.com and you will move to this window and start writing here. Start writing here. As yesterday we told that it can talk with any language like kaise ho. It will talk in English also. मैं एक एआई हूँ इसलिए मैं ठीक हूँ आप किस तरह मदद कर सकता हूँ कोई कविता सुनाओ आप कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं जिंदगी की राहें कभी कभी थोड़ी भटक जाती हैं मंजिल पाने की राहों में कभी थोड़ी मुश्किलें आती हैं वाह वाह आप किसी भी तरह का कंटेंट यहाँ पे सर्च कर सकते हैं इंग्लिश में भी बात कर सकते हैं जैसे मैंने अभी ट्राई किया आप हिंदी में अगर लिख सकते हैं आपकी हिंदी की टाइपिंग है तो आप हिंदी में टाइप किया हुआ कंटेंट क्वेरी कर सकते हैं और वो आपको हिंदी में आंसर दे लेट्स ट्राई वन क्वेरी हिंदी कैसे हैं मैंने हिंदी में सेंटेंस टाइप किया है गूगल की मदद से और मैं चैट जीपीटी से हिंदी में पूछने की कोशिश करता हूँ देखिए आपको वो हिंदी में अप्लाई मैं एक एआई हूँ इसलिए मैं ठीक हूँ धन्यवाद आपको कैसी मदद चाहिए so you can ask in any language any type of query but for more specific answer for more specific content you have to use prompt engineering the conclusion is for today's class is that you have to use prompt engineering to get more specific answer so I think the class is over now if there is any issue you can contact it from 10 to 11 a.m. Tomorrow we will discuss on content search like how to search articles, how to search topics for research, how to search research paper content, how to search content for our thesis, project reports, etc. So this is the end of today's session. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining the session. Tomorrow we will meet at 7 p.m. sharp to be on time. Thank you. Thank you very much.